can't help it. Don't make fun of me. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. I am loud and proud today, okay? Was it a good show tonight? It was a good show for me. Let me tell you what happened. Tonight the knockouts continue and the artists pick their own song and Rihanna is mentoring all the contestants from every team. Now each coach has one steal, but only Blake and Pharrell have steals left right now. And this time the contestants don't know who they're competing against until just before they approach the stage. So what happened tonight? I'm about to tell you. We started out with TeamGwen. It was Korin Bukowski versus Schappell. Korin did All I Want by Kodaline, while Summer did Little White Church by Little Big Town. And in rehearsal, Rihanna told Korin to do things that make her who she is, because, you know, she's so quirky and stuff, and she's trying to keep from being too quirky on stage. And Rihanna was just like, you know, be who you are, be authentic, and then that'll shine through. Gwen said when she sings a song, she believes her, and then asked her to lose the glasses for this performance. So Gwen stopped Summer before she even finished singing the song and told her she needs to tell the story clearer, and Rihanna advised her to be more sassy and really push the vocal and get more gritty. And Gwen called her attitude alt punk rock, even though she's a country singer. In the knockout, as soon as I heard Korin, I was taken in. She had such a sweet limericky vocal production like she's right out of Ireland. Did you notice that? It was so cute. She was also engaging and her vocals were like ear candy with such nice small little high inflections. She did a high little thing. She went up to her falsetto. She just kind of floated through it. I was like, go ahead on girl. Really pleasing. Now Summer did add quite a bit of sass to this performance, though she was a bit pitchy in the beginning of the song, and I think part of it was her sliding into notes, and then when she hit the grit of the song, I thought she was singing pretty good, but there wasn't the depth and grit that the mentors were asking for. Not bad, but just not great. Adam said Summer had some serious spunk, but preferred Korin. Blake said Korin was just as expressive at the mic as Summer was working the stage. Pharrell liked the way Korin connected with people to convey the message and preferred her, and Gwen chose Korin Bukowski because she likes that she can be soft and angelic and can also be strong. And if you like that I can be soft and angelic and also be strong, please make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you're enjoying it. I really appreciate it. The commentary is doing really good from last night, so let's keep that going. Pass it around. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, all your different sites, especially ones that I'm not on. Let people know that we are discussing The Voice over here and it is getting hot. Thank you guys so much for your thumbs. Next up we had TeamAdam. It was Dustin Christensen versus Keith Semple. Dustin did Free by the Zac Brown Band and Keith did I Wanna Know What Love Is by Foreigner. We only got 2 notes in Dustin's rehearsal, right? I was like, is that all he's gonna sing? Rihanna told him not to force the vibrato and let it come natural, and Adam called her a good coach and then told Dustin to make sure not to fall off the note. Did you think Rihanna was a good coach? Let me know. Is she a good mentor? Let me know down in the comments. In Keith's rehearsal, Rihanna told him he was going to run into trouble in the hook and advised him how not to do that and had him sing through it a few times to get him used to it. She also told him some of the things she does in the studio to fix her vowel challenges, and she told him how she writes things out. So in the performance, Dustin is another voice that you fall into as soon as you hear it. He started out sounding really good and soothing, though he didn't quite make it through the title part very well. Where he was doing the free, the stuff that they told him to do, it just didn't really jive. You know, it didn't really gel. Maybe he didn't really have time to really get it into his voice. It was shaky. Let me just say, it was shaky. This was pretty intense, but also sounded like he was choking off the notes in the higher parts, and I didn't think they were that high. And at the end, Keith stood for him. I thought that was very classy. I think Keith has some great movements behind the mic stand. He was working with it, he was doing a little thing here and there. He bent the mic stand over while he was. I was like, go ahead on, boy, you better work that mic stand. You know, little stuff like that gets me excited, okay? I loved his sweet vocal start, and the song really soared when he got into the higher parts. He also took the coach's advice on the vowel changes and stuff, and then gave us a big falsetto note at the end to polish it off. I was like, go ahead on. He really went through all of his range for this. I really enjoyed this performance. Blake called them both great singers, but said Keith's song allowed him to go for some big notes. Pharrell called Dustin a great communicator and said both did a great job. Gwen told Dustin he doesn't oversing and just tells the story, and liked the vibe and energy coming through from Keith, and Adam chose Keith Semple naturally because he came through on a really tough song. The final battle of the night, TeamPharrell with Darius Scott versus Morgan Frazier. Darius did On Broadway by George Benson, and Morgan did Even If It Breaks Your Heart by the Eli Young Band. So Rihanna was vibing along with Darius in the rehearsal and then asked, "Where did you come from?" She called his runs beautiful and smooth, but told him to think of the note he's getting to before he gets there, while Pharrell told him to use the stage and make the performance a conversation. Pharrell told Morgan to tell the story in the song and don't worry about being perfect. Rihanna noticed she knows how to work the stage, called her bossy, and told her she wants more of that. And she started crying as the coaches were talking to her, but they were giving her some very inspirational words, and I guess that was all about that. In performance, I love this song, On Broadway. Okay, whatever. I love to listen to it. I love to sing it. But this boy took this song. This man took this song to another level, let me tell you. He kept the beginning pretty straight with a few little melodic changes, but then wrapped it up in the second verse with some hits and some riffs going up and down and back and forth. His voice is so fluid with a great churchy vibe. All the coaches stood for him. Then Morgan had a nice lilt in her voice as she started the song, and I liked her huskiness. Great low notes, so full and present, and she wasn't shabby on them high notes either. She took them notes and just like, woo! She had a bit of nervousness. She was holding her stomach before she went into the big note, but she nailed it with a little cover tone and then relaxed into some more big notes. Just gave out one after the other after the other. I was like, go all the way to the end. All the coaches also stood for her. Oh, this was a battle, baby. Let me tell you. Gwen said Darius put her in a daze and said Morgan's tone cuts through beautifully. Adam called Darius the most ridiculous vocal mechanic he's heard in his life, and then said he would choose Morgan. How does that work? Blake called Darius crazy and said Morgan encompassed the sentiment of the song and favored her. Pharrell chose Darius Scott to win because of his note intuition and incredible range. And Blake chimed in to steal Morgan Frazier back, and I was a little choked up, y'all. I was like, I just love a happy ending. I can't help it. Don't make fun of me. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive. So who are your favorites tonight? Make sure to type "stuck around" in the comments. If you are still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And pass this video around, and thanks again for coming and staying with me and just enjoying the show. I hope you're enjoying The Voice. I am so excited about it. There's so many good people. Oh my God. Thanks again. I'll see you next week, next Monday, Tuesday. I'm out. Peace.